And welcome. Wait till you see Allie walk in. She's having some issues with her sciatica.
Pelvic, hip.
Pelvic floor pain. Hey,
Kevin said he's considering trading me in for a new model.
You just need a tune-up, then you'll be fine.
I need more than a tune-up.
All right, well, welcome to the Allie and Odds podcast. It's been a month. We've taken a hiatus. We were on vacation. We'll talk about that. On hiatus. Yeah, look at... I'm not going to wear it the whole time, but...
You should. It's cute.
Well, now my hair's all messed up.
It looks real cute.
So, I know you guys all missed us.
Yeah.
You can follow us... Jeez, I didn't even look. You had to slide over again.
Well, what if you get sick?
Yeah, well... Shh, don't tell everybody you have COVID. But you have COVID.
Vacation.
And you can follow us on Instagram at Allie and Odds or Allie Odds Podcast. So, there you go. Welcome. Welcome.
This might be a long one.
I know. It's been a hot second.
I got a couple things
So, what do you want to talk about first?
Well,
my hat and your shirt?
We mentioned vacation, so we should talk about that.
Mm-hmm. So, usually before the foosball season starts, the Fearsome Foursome, that's what I call us, the Johnson and Johnstons go to Las Vegas. This year, because then we don't
9 years it's been.
Yes, since your birthday.
Yeah.
So this year, we're like, maybe not Vegas. Let's try someplace new.
Let's be more grown up.
So my mom let me use her timeshare, timeshare. She paid for everything, so her timeshare. And we found this place, a condo called Edisto
Island.
I call it Edisto.
I think they let us know it's Edisto.
Edisto.
The stow.
That's why I'm wearing the hat and Allie's wearing her shirt.
Yep.
Claim to fame.
Oh.
The Murdaugh.
The Murdaugh.
The Murdaugh.
Had.
How do you say that? Murdoch.
It's Murdaugh.
Murdaugh.
The guy who
I thought you were going to pull my chin hair.
The guy who killed his whole family.
Yeah.
Except for one.
And there's a Netflix thing on it, and it was the trial was going on. They have a house there. And for a hot second...
Remember, it sold.
Oh, yeah, because isn't he in the jail?
He's in the jail.
Probably
in the jail.
It's probably not just in the jail. He's probably in the prison, which is a little different. It's not like he just got picked up for DUI.
As his life used to be.
No, but that's what you get for killing people. You don't do that. Yeah, so we saw his house.
Well, we learned it used to be a blue-collar island where all the blue-collar workers would go retreat for, weekends, holidays. Yeah. And then all the rich came in and... Wyndham came in.
Wyndham timeshares came in.
Took over.
Bought everything.
The whole island.
But for a hot second, we thought we could be property owners. For a hot second, we saw a listing of
And then after we left, I was like, why would you ever want a property there?
So I'm going to finish the story of why we thought we could live there. Okay. We saw on Zillow or Trulia or whatever the hell it's called.
Kevin likes to search properties.
There was a house on the ocean for $313,000.
6 bedrooms, 7.5 baths with a pool.
For $313,000. And we're like, let's go drive by.
I'm going to sell stuff. How can we get here?
Yeah, you split that in two? Like, yeah.
Enough rooms for the kids.
We went and looked. It was beautiful. We were all excited. And
I'm like, let's do it. We'll sell the cabin. What are we going to do?
We're going to call the real estate agent now. Stat. I already had planned our families being there for Christmas together. I'm like, we can go walk on the beach. I hate to turn this because I can't see. Too. We can go walk on the beach and get fit. We can work down there. So whatever. Yeah. Well, then what did we find out?
Kevin did a little more investigating, and it was a 4-week share at the property.
So but is it every year?
A year, yeah. You have a little dingle hopper there.
I'll keep my head up so I can't.
Yeah, so you were like a share owner for $300, and so I curious now because then Debbie decided to pay a visit to the island after we left. What the insurance stake is in that piece? If you're
when you say Debbie, I'm like, do I know her?
No, she is the.
Do I know her?
that is wreaking havoc on the East Coast.
And
right
a tornado. They had a tornado afterwards.
Right on the island. Kevin said he read it. It's going to change the footprint of the island.
It's that bad?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It was fun though. It was a great place to go.
It was very well. Back up the week before, the Friday before, Delta crash.
Ugh.
So
and
we were
love
happy
Delta.
we didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we rescheduled Thanks Sun Country, hometown airline. Got us there a day different.
Yep.
So we just kind of changed up our stuff. And
I'm going to take my hat off. Do you want to wear it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, so it was just a venture all the way around. And then we spent a day in Charlestown.
Can we back up about the island a little bit? Island time is different.
Yeah. It took
down.
me a real hot second to figure it out.
To trot.
I'm like, let's go.
Not all the restaurants are open every day. A lot of them only open until 4 or 5 p.m.
And me was hungry earlier, so we didn't.
Yeah.
You had to really plan.
Dinner time for these guys about 3.
I talked to my therapist about that today. I said, I really panicked. She's like, let's talk about that. Why did you panic about not being able to eat anytime you want? I'm like, well, where do I start?
Well, you just don't usually have restrictions. You
Right.
can kind of at home go wherever, eat whenever you want. Well, we were limited to what we had. And
boiled peanuts. We got really good because John loves a good boiled peanut.
if you don't know what they are, look them up.
And
Actually, once you start eating them, it's like a pistachio. You can't stop.
we accidentally bought a 14-pound bag of green peanuts that we thought you just ate in the shell. They were a good deal, though.
They
were
were.
like,
I was
hey,
like, this would
dude.
be fun. Let's just get some peanuts to eat since we don't have boiled peanuts.
Yeah. And then we ended up having to boil them. But yeah, it was
worked
good.
out. We did that, and then
The guys golfed?
a nice little place that we could walk every night that played music.
Yeah, that was
Right
cool.
on the
Live music.
water. It was beautiful.
Smelled fishy, but it was good.
Took us about 20 minutes to know the island. The day the guys golfed.
One street, and they connect.
At the tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah. And we walked on the beach. We met a lot of nice people.
It was very, in hindsight, when I was there, it was a little slow paced, and I have some regrets, some regrets, but in hindsight, it really was a fun trip.
We played
pretty
Uno
low key
at one of the bars. We played Connect
I won.
4.
You won. The boys didn't win.
They didn't win.
We watched a lot of Olympics.
Which I was happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. And then we spent a night in Charleston, which was super fun.
Charlestown. We learned that.
Yeah, we did a boat ride.
Lots of history. Yep, we did a harbor tour.
We should put some of this on our Instagram,
some
maybe.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did put a picture on there from the music night. A haunted horse carriage tour.
That was the only picture that we took where I didn't look like a sweaty mess because it was so freaking hot and humid. Like, my hair never looked... It always was puffy.
If you're familiar with swamp ass. That's what it was like.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was very fun. Kevin really enjoyed Charleston.
Yeah.
Would love to go back.
Yeah. I would give that trip
How many mermaid tails?
4.8 mermaid tails out of 5. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Tuesday I started to get sick. And
You thought you had Legionnaire's disease.
I thought I had Legionnaire's because it was very damp in the, what's it called?
Condo.
And
then John thought you were hypochondriac. He's like, does she really think she has that? I'm like, I don't think so.
it just really smelled musty all the time in our place. But your place didn't smell like that.
I think because the ceiling. Well, you had high ceilings too. I don't know.
It was weird. But it was nice. I mean, the places were nice.
Yeah.
We had to walk up 76 flights of stairs.
Yeah, that's what you do in Charleston. And eat
everywhere
a stove.
we went, we would be skinnier if we lived there, I guess.
because we'd have stairs the whole time.
And we went in the pool every day.
Yeah.
This is the first time, other than with P&E when we went and stayed, but that pool was at our house.
Yeah.
That we went in the pool every night.
Yeah.
But every day we'd go back because we were so
hot,
sweaty.
And we stayed there for a while, which means that I peed in the pool.
And we brought some WT coolers down there.
It was good. It was fun.
good.
Highly recommend it.
So hopefully
try something new. Go someplace new. It was super fun.
We didn't talk about the Serpentarium.
Oh, yeah.
People were getting a little feisty. We were trying to look for things to do.
Yeah, because it was slow.
But leaving the island took an hour and 20 minutes.
And you went through some real shady parts of town. And you'd see We'll get into it another time.
Yeah.
We'll talk about some
people on the side of the road.
Yeah, well, the other one's like up the road, like leaving them behind.
It was a little different.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But we went to this serpentarium where they had snakes and gators and crocs and turtles.
Scary. Those snakes are scary.
It smelled weird.
They smelled like wet. It smelled like wet vagina. Vagina.
We watched a snake crawl up a tree for probably 10 minutes. Who would have thought that would be as exciting?
I was scared. I hate knowing that they can be in trees.
And that big anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hon. Yeah, that thing was huge. Its head was like this big.
And it's a slivery snake.
And there was a bunch of kids there.
Like that.
We didn't tell about the kids. Little like camp program. It was like $20 to get in or whatever. And
the little kids were what? From 10 years old under?
Yeah. They were just like...
To 5.
Yeah. They were just kind of bratty, but whatever. They were just excited. So we went by the crocodile alley or whatever it was. And this one was like...
Not the kid, the crocodile.
Chomping. Yeah. And it went towards the kids coming around. And this little kid started crying.
Because the alligator kind of charged him. And yeah. She started crying and her counselor had to hold her.
It was kind of funny. Charlie the crocodile was like, I'll show you.
You pesky kids. Your eyeshadow looks really cool.
Oh, I put glitter on for this event because I haven't left the house in 9 days.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's really cute.
And I put some new nail stickers on, everyone. I mean, I'm really sassing it up for this event. I was in the house laid out.
You really, like I hit the wall last night having a couple Colorado Bulldogs. You hit the wall. Like, I feel like we got home just in time. Otherwise, they weren't going to let you on the plane.
Yeah. If I would have gotten on the plane any second different, I would have been banned.
Yeah, you would have had to stay in Charleston. Oh, and if you ever need a cute little Airbnb in Charleston, hit me up in my DMs.
I know a guy.
Christopher.
Yeah, it was cute. It was exactly what we needed.
So then you came home, got sick.
And I was literally in bed Kevy took care of me, but stayed away from me. He did every task. He probably would have taken
meals through the little slit in the jail cell.
Yeah. And then I got the sciatica hip thing, so I've been at the chiropractor.
You're a mess.
I think my body is mad at me.
Yeah? Well,
I'm trying to be better, so I can't be your workout buddy right now.
I know, next week maybe. Maybe next week.
I go to the chiropractor Monday morning at 7:45.
Okay, well, then maybe Tuesday.
Yeah.
I missed leg day today because we did go out and it has been a crazy week at work. We're not going to talk about it. No. But yesterday, I felt like I had kind of a
I don't know if you're familiar with dumpster fires.
All over.
Yeah.
Fire, what is that show? Little Fires Everywhere or something? Yeah, that's what work is like. Mm-hmm. But it's fine. It's getting worked out. And so I just had a good meeting. I had a breakthrough and I'm like, I don't want to be home, whatever. So I did talk to my counselor today and I said, I think I did a little emotional drinking last night.
She's like, I was trying to figure out how you got so drunk. And Kevin was really drunk too. And I had a couple sodas.
Well, because we were drinking vodka waters at some point.
And I was drinking soda at the time you guys were doing that. Mm-hmm. And then those 3 Colorado Bulldogs I had were late. And so I don't think I had caught up to you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you did. God. I was had a whole one and your second one was gone.
I know. It was so good. I thank you for reminding me of those. We did win
some money on pull tabs too.
Yeah, but we didn't come home with all that money. But it
was fun.
It was fun.
Who cares?
It was nice. It was nice to go out on a Wednesday. So I didn't get up and go do leg day today, but I did do arms twice. Oh, no. I only did arms once this week.
Do they hurt?
No.
Oh, they look amazing. Yes.
Look at that forearm. Just
beautiful.
Oh, do you see that? I have definition. So, yeah. Pretty soon you won't even see me. Poof, gone.
Skinny.
Yeah. I'm kind of just...
We're going to have to put you sideways.
Yeah, I just, need to make sure my boobs get smaller, too.
Okay.
Anyways, cool. So vacation's good. Mm-hmm. Sickness, body aches.
Getting old. My birthday's next Friday.
I know.
I'm going to be old. I'm almost over the hill.
You are not.
Yeah.
We need to just talk nice to ourselves.
49.
And you're going to a special birthday dinner.
Yep. And I bought a new stand-up desk to hopefully help me be more physically active.
I love it.
I bought some stuff on TikTok Shop today.
You and KK with the TikTok.
Yeah, love it.
And I told you this on vacation. I know I sometimes have an Amazon, I was going to say an Amazon drinking problem, shopping problem.
Yeah.
You guys cannot say anything about that to me because you guys spend a lot of money on TikTok.
Our things are like $4.
I know, so are my things sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Even.
But if I buy one thing that's more and you buy 15 things at $4, it equals out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you never know. Remember Kevy bought the first aid kit that he thought was a really good deal on TikTok Shop, and it was just the bag. It was empty.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
All right,
I had a bloody nose twice today, too.
Your body really is just like
It's angry.
SOS.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, what's on your pee hole list?
That was it. I had vacation.
Wait, what?
I have hair on here, but I don't know why I have that on here. Because you had a new hairdo since.
Well, I got a new hair color. We're working on it. It's a transition
It's
color.
her birthday today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had sciatica and sickness. We covered that.
Sciatica.
And then my other...
We don't have an after hours. You have to say
Well,
that.
I have two things. But do you have other stuff to talk about?
Yes, I do, actually.
Okay, because I want to maybe save those. They potentially could be caftans.
Shush. So you
In Charleston.
you sent me something
Did you order
today.
one?
No, because I'm trying not to spend money on Amazon, and you sent me an Amazon link for things. You are feeding my addiction.
I saw it and thought of you. It was a deal.
Yeah. So before we went on vacation, I said something about a caftan. And you said, based on your housewives, they wear caftans.
Southern Charm, my other reality show.
Southern
The one
Charm.
mom created her own line of caftans.
And I want to wear them. I want to bring them back.
I feel like it's like a muumuu, like a fancy muumuu.
Do you remember the show Three's Company?
Yep.
That's what Mrs. Roper
Yep.
would wear. Her house
Caftans.
coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my mom wears, like a pajama roby thing too, kind
Yeah.
of. It's a zip.
Yeah, so I wanna get one and just see what happens because I think you could really like just wear them around the
Well,
house.
that link I sent you.
Yeah.
You can really jazz those up. They had like peacock feathers. and
Can you imagine?
sorts
You have
of
feathers coming out from the top. You're like doo doo doo.
Beautiful.
Doo doo. Yeah.
beautiful.
So, anyways, I'm gonna bring caftans back. The other thing I wanted to talk about is after I had those Colorado Bulldogs last night, I barfed out in the driveway. I think it was a little too much cream, a little too drinking on Fast and Furious. Yeah, can you stop coughing? So
I know
anyway,
he said it's really loud and annoying, but he knows I can't help it because I've not just on my vocal cords. If everyone wants to know the history, I can share it with you later.
that's why you cough so loud because you have nodes?
Yes.
You have nodes.
And I have a irregular
You are
upper
just-
esophagus.
You are just my special friend.
I am a real mess.
You are my special friend. You're just like a delicate little flower. Just a little
Doctor
delicate
that did
flower.
The endoscopy said that it was a little imperfection in my creation. So I have pockets of little pockets that secrete acid in my upper esophagus.
Is that your superpower? You could be like,
which most people have them at the lower part of their esophagus before their stomach. That helps break down their food. So when I get a cough and those are
nodes.
aggravated and my nodes are bad, I had seen a speech therapist when I was a kid, Bianca.
Sinus speech therapist.
When I was in first and second grade and I had to do presentations about my nodules on my vocal cords in front of the class. Have I ever told you this?
No.
Dr. Carnuth was my speech pathologist when I went to Webster Elementary School.
Okay, tell me. So I knew about like the nodes and
Yeah.
like your special esophagus.
So
'cause
I
you
had
have-
to carry a little book with me, and every time I yelled, I had to mark a tally in this book because when
Were you just walked around yelling all the time?
well, I'm just a loud talker and all that stuff.
You were a loud talker even as a little kid?
Yes. My uncle called me Jello because he said I never stopped moving. But when you have nodules and then on your vocal cords, let's say there's little bumps here.
Yeah, nodes.
Everyone's going to be really bored with this. But when you yell, they bang together, your vocal cords.
How-
So then that irritates your nodules, and then that's what always caused me to have a hoarse... I sounded like Froggy from the Little Rascals when I was a kid because I was
You
always
smoked
yelling.
so much?
Yes. And so I had to go
Just,
see it.
I just can't see you walking around as a little kid yelling.
Yeah.
Ah.
I had to see a speech pathologist for a couple grades till 3rd grade.
Wow.
Miss Carnuth. Yeah, and I had to mark all that down. And they could do surgery to remove them, but you couldn't talk or use your vocal cords for 9 months. And I was too little. My mom just knew that it was never going to be possible.
9? You couldn't talk? Would you even remember how to say stuff after 9 months?
People who are singers, like celebrities who are like singers, they have some of those surgeries. So when you're older, I think you know, obviously, but when you're a little kid. So then when I got my records, because I got really sick, because I always get sick, blah, 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 I went to see a guy that did the endoscopy, and he said that is what he thinks. I had silent reflux. So when I laid down at night,
had that too.
Those pockets of acid would, and that's what aggravated my nodules on my vocal cords.
Your nodes.
You guys are learning way too much about my insides.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, see, you just didn't know that.
Well, I mean, I knew parts of it. I didn't know you were a smoker at such a young age.
And I had a speech pathologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, free of charge. Thanks, Maplewood Oakdale North St. Paul Schools.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, look, and here you are just killing it now.
Barely.
Your nodes and all.
Barely.
So when you get a cough, then that's why it's so loud.
It's bad, yeah.
Okay.
It annoys everyone in my life. Kevin now is the only one.
Because you're banging everything.
Banging together. My
Stop banging.
I'm sure she talks to me on the phone and is like. So yeah. Anyways.
Well, there you go. I don't even know what I was going to talk about.
Note?
Oh yeah, that's right. This way. Caftans, did you know that today is August 8th, 2024? So it's 8, and then 2024 is a derivative of 8. So I don't know all the stuff about it, but technically it's called in like the psychic and whatever world, not psychic, I guess, but if you believe in like astrology and all that stuff, it's called the Lion's Gate. It's the Leo season. It's the Leo season. So today is the Lion's Gate. And so at like 8 p.m., you're supposed to like...
Central Standard Time?
8 p.m. your time.
Okay.
Whatever your time zone is. If you're listening in another country, your time zone. So we have to post this before 8 so we can help people understand it.
Countries.
But I do think the universe will understand. If you're hearing this later on, just do it anyways.
Yeah.
But...
What are you supposed to do?
At 8 p.m. is the time that if you believe in doing affirmation...
I'm excited about this. I've never heard this before.
I thought maybe I stunk.
No.
I thought you were going to like node cough on me.
Tell me more.
So at 8 p.m., you're supposed to do all of your affirmations. And because the Lion's Gate day, it is the most powerful time and most powerful day of the year for your affirmations to come true. So I'm going to affirm my ass off.
Everybody's listening. The 8s and the Lions and
whoever.
Everyone.
Hey.
Yeah, okay.
And it's Leo season.
Yeah,
so,
that's me.
Yeah. So anyways, there you go. I'm going to affirm the bitch.
I did not know that. I did actually hear some reference about that 888 thing, but I just didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, it's called the Lion's Gate. I should look it up. Let me do just, it's 7 o'clock. Should I set an alarm?
Yeah, for 7:55.
Yeah. Did you just burp?
I did. It probably smells gross.
Is that why
we
you're...
had really good dinner.
Yeah.
Pork chops.
Oh, and it's also Mercury's in retrograde.
Ugh, that's why work's been a dumpster fire.
Okay, here you go. The astrological tale behind Lion's Gate with Sirius. What I can't do is read out loud. When Sirius rising and the sun in Leo believes claim this is a magical window for transformation and manifestation, as if the universe itself is conspiring to grant all wishes.
I am in for this.
It is alarm set. What time am I setting it for?
7:55.
7:55. We're just going to pause and we're going to take a hot second.
Okay. What
Say.
do you got on there? Colorado Bulldogs. You talked about that.
Jeez, stop looking at my list. It's so personal.
I do have something to share.
Okay, that's all I got.
When you're done. Not dog barf?
No, it was Colorado Bulldog. I barfed.
Oh.
John said it was so funny. He's like, he parked the truck and he's like, usually I see you walk like ahead. And he's like, I didn't see you. He's like, so I came over and you were just like not doing a good. Don't slam
Avery
Colorado
asked me,
Bulldogs.
said thanks again for coming over to help with her minor household. Okay, so I saw this earlier on when I was laid up.
Yeah,
And
what did you do? Because you were a mover.
So I did.
You're Jello.
Yeah, well, I can sit still for a second.
Can you?
Sometimes. We finished watching The Bear.
Yum. I mean, good.
Yum. We liked it. We finished.
That's controversial, though, you know.
I know.
Because some people hated the season 3. I loved season 3. I thought it was good. I love the backstories. I love the lady. I can't remember her name. Her backstory. Tina, and how she ended up at the Bear.
She couldn't find a job, and she was old, and she said, I'm 40, whatever. And I'm like, oh, so am I.
Yeah, all right. You're going to get even older next Friday.
Oh, dang it. And then A Hand of God on Prime.
Yeah, I couldn't get into
Ron
that.
Perlman. It's kind of religious-y, kind of whatever.
Maybe that's why.
Well, I was telling our coworker today that those two, and then I said Killing Eve.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good one if no one's watched it. Kevin and I watched 2 horrible Nicolas Cage movies.
Where has he been? Well, I guess he's had some stuff recently, but you said
like
these were
weird,
older.
Nutty stuff, and then he does I don't know. So we watched those. Yeah, so we did that, and then I was just on the TikTok a little bit.
A lot of it.
But I saw this, and I thought it was kind of interesting because I've never...
Does my neck look dirty?
No.
I think I need to
You know when
get
people
this
have
checked.
dirty necks like that, it's a sign of diabetes? You know how you see people who have...
Do I have?
No, you don't. But do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but feel that again. I need to get that checked out.
You're good.
Okay.
Euphemisms for your period in different countries.
Gross. I'm trying to be more positive and not talk meanly to my body, so I love my period.
Okay,
amazing.
So Austria, Hungary, Latvia, Norway, and Switzerland call it Strawberry Week. Sounds very fun.
That seems weird. How could you even eat a strawberry thinking about that?
Brazil's on their days.
It's called Brazil.
They're on their days.
Z's are S's. They're on
China,
their days.
Big Aunt is visiting.
Big Auntie here.
Denmark, Estonia, Canada, and Sweden. There are communists in the fun house.
No way.
That was going to make me cough.
Don't cough. Don't cough. Don't clap those notes. Oh my God.
Communists are in the fun house.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I have communists are in the fun. I'll believe it when I see it.
The carrots are cooked, thingamajig, or the English have landed. I thought these were so genius.
Hey, the English have landed.
I want to ask our other coworker who is from the UK, like what she would reference it like in her native land.
We did ask her who she's rooting for the Olympics, so.
Yeah. Germany, tomato juice, Emma, or I have my days. I don't know Emma.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. Italy, Red Sea.
We'll have to ask our Italian friends.
Yeah, yeah. Japan, Blue Day or Little Strawberry.
Again with the strawberry. Yeah. Ew.
Mexico, Andreas has arrived.
Andreas. Don't laugh. Don't do it.
Russia, Red Army or
Duh.
Little Red Riding Hood is coming.
So dumb.
Spain, defrosting the steak.
What?
Is that weird? Spain.
How does that come up?
The steak.
How would you use that in a sentence?
Hey, honey, I'm defrosting the steak. Well, how does he know if you're talking about dinner or your period?
Hey, we really got to get stuff in this week, so I'm going to defrost a steak next week. It's
just
dumb.
so you know, I'm defrosting steaks next week.
I'm not wearing white pants because I'm defrosting the steaks.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of daring, as Kevin would say, to wear white pants during defrosting the steak week.
Oh my God.
United Kingdom, riding the Crimson Wave.
I've heard that before.
Aunt Flo or Bloody Mary.
Okay, well, Bloody Mary, gross.
And then United States, checking into the Red Roof Inn. I've never heard that before.
Who made this up?
Red Wedding, Aunt Flo is visiting, or Shark Week.
I was going to say Shark Week. I'm like,
oh my God, I thought that was hilarious.
I don't even... I just say I have my period.
Oh, the other thing I forgot to talk about so that was fun.
Next.
But the other thing that I forgot to talk about on our vacation is my obsession with loggerhead turtles. I was wondering what happened to them with all the water.
They're fine.
So, they have all these loggerhead nesting areas on the beach.
They're fine.
You can scan something and you can support a nest.
Yeah.
So I was.
What if you support a nest that just floated into the ocean?
I don't know. I was just trying to...
Is this what a loggerhead turtle looks like? Ready? Look.
They're big. No. On average, only 1 of 1,000 hatchlings survive in adulthood.
Yeah, those are gone. The butcher got them.
Turtles must mature for
That's
at least
what we should call our period.
years.
That's what we're going to call our
Turtles
periods.
hatching?
No, the butcher's here. Okay, say that last thing again.
Turtles mature at least 20 years before they reproduce.
They last forever, too.
Turtles return to the nest on the very same beach where they hatched.
Oh, it's like going home. And they last forever.
Home. So if you want any violence, immediately call the Desto Police because there's a phone number here if people are messing with the turtles. Remember, we did think they were hatching when people put some seashells.
We're like, is that a turtle? No, it's seashells. Seashells on the seashore.
Oh, Billy, our beach patrol guy.
Oh, he was great.
Great.
He's like, oh, where are you guys from?
Oh, the other thing we learned was the crabs. The horseshoe crabs.
The butcher's in town this week.
They like.
Oh yeah.
There was all those random shells. They look like kind of like an army hat.
Good.
Oh, I got some volume in my hair.
It looks good. When are you getting your hair lighter?
I'll just probably gonna do some more myself. That's probably why I had hair written on there. But he said he gave us a fun fact about these horseshoe crabs that different companies go in boats and they go out and they collect them all and they
not with hose.
Not with hose.
Not boats and hose, just boats.
But they collect them and they have a specific like gene or additive in their blood. They actually have blue blood that medical companies use for medicine.
Yeah.
So they harvest their blood and then they put them back in the water.
Bloodless? How do they live?
No, I think they must have a certain amount they can take from them and then they put them back.
And maybe so they say, and that's why all the horseshoe crab shells are up on the shore, on the seashore.
Yep.
It was fun.
I liked that.
Because they had copper.
Facts.
They had copper.
Copper in their blood. Yes. That's why it's blue, I think.
Copper's blue?
Well, have you ever seen like on the...
Well, it tarnishes from the...
Yeah.
But it doesn't start out blue.
No.
What color's our blood? Blue?
Red.
We have blue blood?
Well, it's blue until it gets to oxygen and then
See,
it's red.
so then we have blue blood? Are we part crab?
No, I could read you more facts about them, but I'm sure you would get bored.
You love that. You are a fact finder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
A
Remember
llama.
we did that. You said I would be an owl or a beaver or something. Remember at that one work thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because you're busy. You're Jello.
Yeah.
You're always moving. Well, now I'm going to say you're a horseshoe crab because you have blue blood.
Yeah. I do like knowing all those things.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well,
I'm glad you're bored with that one.
Yeah. Well, when we're at time, it seems like time flew for us. I'll be curious to see what the viewers think of this episode. We kind of coordinated our blue. Speaking of blue blood.
Doozy. Yeah. Kevin didn't know my favorite color yesterday.
I feel like he did.
Let's play a game.
To get a pull tab.
Yeah. What's your favorite color? Yellow. Not yellow, Kev.
He knows it's blue. He was just joshing. He's tired with you.
Taking care of me, so he was just trying to
get me all He was sick of having the butcher in town.
No, that butcher has not been in town for a while.
But the butcher will show up and then he'll be like, fuck! Another 6 months. Another year I had to wait.
Strawberry week. Do you want some strawberries?
Don't ever call it. If you ever call it that, I'm going to punch you in the vagina. Put the blood back up there. Wow. Wait, is that how that works? God, this hat. How come the brim? Really how come the brim looks so big?
It looks really cute.
You know what's funny? When I wear a hat, I feel like I can't hear as good.
It messes with your hearing.
Oh, do you want to know one thing I did this weekend? Shut up. That's not very nice. Mo was invited to play on the goats team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Peeps said she got a bracelet.
Yeah,
when she was there.
Kitten ball. I think they won 2 games.
Good.
Maybe the whole weekend. I can't remember. But I've never seen a kitten ball game.
Oh, I have. We played it in high school. It was part of our gym stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and remember we had an ice rink, so I also did curling.
You just get all the good stuff in that part of the town.
Guess what?
And you have a node specialist. Like, I just grew up in Shitville, I guess. We got nothing.
Yeah.
We had cows.
You probably should talk to Lisa about that.
Right? No, so anyways, we got to go watch them play kitten ball. It was fun. It was interesting. And then John said that there's a game called carpet ball.
Yeah, Kevin played that.
Where?
They throw it all the way up in the air.
And then if it lands on the carpet.
Strike. Just one time. You only get one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm like, well, where were I've never heard these games before.
Well,
anyways, so it was Canadian days, and they had Canadian coolers on tap, which was vodka lemonade.
Yum.
And then they had Busch Light on tap, and you could get 8 glasses of either for $20.
Well,
and they had these things. This is brilliant. They have these wood holders. The racks.
Yeah.
No, there was no handle. It was just like.
Oh, like a tray?
Yeah. And then Scout, this little girl, would be the one that would have to come and get. Her name was Scout.
Oh.
She would come and get.
Like from.
Boy Scouts.
No.
Scotcheroony. Scoutrel.
The old movie with the Avery in it.
I don't know. But anyway, she'd be like,
Mockingbird?
Can I get your rack?
You're like, yeah.
I'm like, not yet, honey. Not yet. Anyway, so that was fun. Just shout out to Canadian Days. We should go next year. It was actually really fun.
It's Stockyard Days this weekend.
Oh, yeah. But we usually are in Vegas when...
No, remember we were doing the beer.
when Canadian Days goes
yeah.
on, so.
Remember we did the beer forever.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Anyways, all right. Cheers.
Enough chit-chatting.
Be brave and try something new. Go someplace different.
Yeah. Find a new vacation spot.
Yeah.
It's worth it. The people are real nice.
Yeah. Learn some fun facts about animals and
the
blue
area.
bloods.
Yeah, just learn it.
And get a hat.
Don't do that. You're breaking it.
Oh, and then also be brave and look up a dream house for $313,000.
Get your hopes up and then crush your dreams while you're at
Don't
it.
visualize your family there for Christmas until you sign the dotted line. Okay, bye everybody. Hey.